Saturday, November 13th.
Hi, everybody!
2021. The Red Len Show.
We're back at it again. We've got some new things in the studio, some new wall decorations. We've got a bunch of shit talk coming up.
Yeah, Red made the studio look really, really nice. He added some background. We got a camera, so we're gonna get some visual in here soon for you. We got a lot to talk about today.
A lot of things in the news that are kind of fucked up, including my own news.
Yeah, Red, what's going on with you, bro?
How was lunch?
Good, yeah. I came over. Red made me I don't know, it was a sausage with tomato, lettuce, and ranch dressing on a bagel. It was really good.
It's something that Schwarzenegger would make his buddies for lunch, his team.
That sounds believable because he's
Gold's Gym.
Yeah.
It's something that's sold in Gold's Gym.
Is that true?
No, I just made it. Well, maybe. Who knows? It's a lot of protein.
It reminded me of me going to fucking Tim Hortons yesterday and getting a bacon belt. The bacon with the egg, lettuce, tomato, and I get it with no cheese. So I ordered the bacon belt with a coffee, all nice. Leave fucking Tim Hortons, waited in line for like 10, 15 minutes, and there's no fucking egg in the belt when I get it. You know, I'm not going to turn back at this point. Like, kind of ruined my morning because that's all I ate until dinner kind of thing, you know? So
it's a good breakfast. You know what I hate about going to these Tim Hortons places?
What?
You're walking around there and are trying to drive into the drive-thru, and the delivery man, he starts coming up, and he just blocks the drive-thru, and you can't get in. You have to actually get out or get out of your car.
Yeah, I
like
just keep
peasant.
driving. I just keep driving at that point. Like, it happens to me on Caledonia, like in Bridgeland there.
These damn truck drivers.
Yeah, I just go to the next one at Glencairn, and that one's a fucking nightmare too. But I mean, the girl that works there during the week, she holds that fucking place down, man.
Why is that?
But when she keeps the line going, she keeps her like employees in check. Like, she's a militant motherfucker, man. She's very nice, and she keeps the line going. But when she's on break or she's off, that place just turns into a fucking abortion. You know what I mean? There's cars fucking everywhere, all over Caledonia, like. It's the worst, dude. And there's two lines. Everybody's butting each other. Now you can pay debit at one of those lines now. So that's cool. And you get hit with the brightest lights when you pull up to the fucking to order. It's like I don't know. That light's powered by jet fuel, man. It peels the skin off your face. It's so fucking bright. It ruins my morning anyway. Like, I have to wear sunglasses to fucking pull up to that thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's that asshole with the truck behind you too.
Oh yeah, it's like
and he's just blinding you.
Feel like you're in fucking Jamaica if you close your eyes. You know what I mean? It's bright.
I don't know why they haven't made trucks where they can like tilt the high or their daylight time running lights down, so it's not blinding people all the time. Like, it just drives me crazy.
Yeah, and you probably go through some crazy shit at your work, eh?
Oh, I'm driving all day, and half the day I'm squinting, and I feel like I'm going to lose my eyesight one day because just people don't align their lights, or they drive with their high beams on. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've done that too before, where I've had a headlight out and I just drive around with my headlights on, just so I don't get a ticket.
Yeah.
And screw everybody.
How long have you been a truck driver for?
16 years.
Wow. Okay.
16 years of 14-hour days. I got to find a way out.
Has there been, have you noticed like a crazy change between like when you started and now? Like, what has changed?
The only thing that's changed is a lot of the main thing is, I guess, diversity, because it used to be mostly Caucasian dominant.
Yeah.
And now with, I guess, new immigrants coming in, and there's a lot more like Indian. Uh-huh. It's mainly Indian now.
Yeah. They like run the fucking industry.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, I don't know. Anything fun and exciting at work? Have you ever like run over anybody or
no
like, fucked anything up recently?
No, I mean lately school started a couple months ago, but all the kids get excited. They start blowing their air, they throw their fist at me to blow my air horn, and
Nice.
and
Yeah.
sometimes I get the odd like 30-year-old male, and I'll start doing it.
Oh, wow.
And I never blow my air horn back at him. I kind of just I started throwing my fist back at him, and I throw my hands like, like what? Like what's your problem?
Yeah,
Like if he wants to fight me or something.
That guy's a weirdo, man.
Yeah, totally. It is. There's probably. Yeah, there's definitely something off about him.
Well, sorry to put you on the spot, but you have any like interesting work stories?
Yeah, there's the one time I'm driving to Kingston. It's a 3-hour drive.
How long ago was
from
this?
Toronto?
How long ago was this?
Oh, this is what, like 8 years ago, maybe.
Okay, so you're driving Toronto to Kingston every day?
Yeah, Toronto to Kingston. It's
Nights?
It's my first night shift.
Yeah.
It's my first day on the job, and I'm driving, and I just get. I think I ate a slice of fucking pizza at the vending machine.
Okay.
We had some weird. They
At
had
a
some
vending
weird
machine?
vending machine. I was starving. It was
Where's
my
this
first
vending
day.
machine? At a convenience store?
No, it was at work.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, in one of these roll around spinamaroonie thingies.
Yeah.
And I ate it right away. I felt like something wrong in
Stabbed
my
you?
stomach, and I was just like, okay, whatever,
Got
just
stabbed.
continue to work. And I'm driving, and I'm halfway to Kingston, in like Belleville or something, and I had to pull over, and I just start throwing up everywhere, and it's just like all over the dashboard, all over the passenger seat, and I'm trying not to get anything on myself, and I'm just like, fuck, man. I've got to go now. Like I've got some serious fucking stomach flu going on.
Oh, shit.
And so I pull over, and there's just shit all over I just start fucking shitting all over the side of the highway.
So you were dropping loads that day for your job, literally, and then you're like dropping loads another way, I guess, right?
Yeah. Except on the side of the highway.
Did anybody
Everybody
see you?
could see me.
Oh,
I tried to hide it.
Yeah.
I mean, like the width of a tire is much narrower than the size of my body.
I hope you're not using the toilet. It's
Kind of
broken.
sticking out on each end, you know what I mean? But so I was forced to call an ambulance,
Oh, wow.
and the ambulance picked me up.
And they saw you in your puke and your shit laying there?
Yeah, well, they didn't see that part. The problem was they would have had to send a driver to come pick up that trailer and
Okay.
truck.
Oh, and you were far out there.
Yeah, and I just left the truck idling on the side of the highway. I didn't give a fuck. There's like a $500,000 load in there, and I wasn't even thinking because my head wasn't glued on straight.
Yeah, Red drops loads for a living. Yeah.
So I get to this hospital, and they end up like releasing me at like 4 a.m. And we did this.
Where are you, in Oshawa or
I'm
Kingston?
somewhere in like
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Belleville or
way out there.
yeah.
Newcastle?
And we did a show in Oshawa,
Yeah.
and at a place called the Atrium,
Atria.
whatever.
Yeah.
And there was a girl there that I started talking to, and I picked up.
I remember that.
Yeah. So now I'll get back to that. So I got released from the hospital, and I said, "Where the fuck am I?" I had no idea where I was. So I called a cab, and I
Yeah.
had no money on me. So the cab driver comes, and I don't even have a smartphone at this point. So I said, "Just bring me into town. I'll go take out cash out of the machine, and I'll pay you your money." So they bring me, and I put my debit card into the machine,
Yeah.
and it fucking swallows it.
What the fuck?
And I said, "Okay, that sucks, but it's fine. I have my credit card."
Never happened to you before.
Never happened to me my whole life.
Yeah.
So I pull out my
So
credit.
don't tell me you put it in the fucking machine.
I did put it in the machine, and it swallowed it. So my credit card's gone now.
Oh my gosh. Where was this?
This was just, I think it was Belleville.
No, but where? Like what? Where did you put? You went to a
In
bank?
a TD, yeah, an actual TD bank.
At
And there
night,
was
though.
no reason for it at
night.
nighttime at
And
like
you walked there?
4 in the morning.
You walked there from the highway?
And no, I had the cab ride.
Oh, okay.
I was taking out cash for the cab.
Okay. It's
And
from
then-
the hospital
Yeah, from the hospital.
To where?
And I walked,
to your car. To your truck?
No, just to the bank, and then from the bank they would take me to like a hotel or something to stay for the night.
All right.
And I would have to figure that out on literally zero energy. Like there was nothing left of me.
Right.
I'd literally been throwing up for like 3 hours at this point.
Yeah.
So I go to the taxi cab driver and I said, "Look, this is what happened." And he's gonna think I'm fucking bullshitting at this point, and I just want to.
Yeah, he's gonna think you put, like, if you're gonna put in one card, right? Why, and it ate it? Why would you chance it putting the other card in? You know, what does he might even take fucking credit card, man.
Yeah, but that card got swallowed.
Yeah.
So what am I gonna do? Pay with the Tim Hortons gift card?
I don't know, man.
So yeah, I just told him, and he's like, "Okay, I'll take you to the hotel, and I'll give you the phone number." This was like he was like 80 years old. He was such a sweetheart, or she. God. I couldn't even tell.
He probably wanted you to jerk him off. Where were you?
Let's get this going for the last time.
Where were you, in Oshawa or somewhere?
So he's like, "Here's my business card. Just call my company and give them your credit card information, and they'll take care of it. Don't worry."
Yeah.
So I get to this hotel, and I'm like, "How the fuck am I gonna get to this hotel?" And I drew a blank. I think I said my company will pay for it. Don't worry. This company that I just started at first day.
Oh, that was pretty bright.
Yeah. And
you're desperate at that point, though.
Yeah, and so I wake up in the morning, and it's I think it's like 9 a.m. or something, and I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna get home?
Where were you?
I have no money.
Where were you when you woke up?
In this hotel.
Oh, so who paid for the hotel?
I think I got my company to somehow like use their credit card or something.
The first week on the job.
The first week.
The first day or first
And I didn't even have the company's phone number. I think I had to ask them to use their internet.
Yeah.
Just to get their phone number.
Yeah. So was this the first day or the first week?
This was the first day. I'm like 3 hours.
You're calling after you shit your pants and threw up all over the side of the highway.
And I left their $500,000 load idling with the door open.
Yeah.
And anybody could have just walked up.
Telling them to put you in a hotel.
Yeah.
Because you fucking eat pizza from a vending machine. Unreal. I've never done that, but go on.
I was the only applicant, so they had no choice but to choose me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, and so going back to the Atria where I picked up that girl, I think I had like 20% battery left on my phone. I'm like, this has got to fucking work or I'm done. So I called her, and I was never planning to fucking call her back. I think we banged once, and it was kind of like, and her place was just like mattress on the floor, just absolute sketch in some fucking small town. I don't even remember who it was, but it was just fucking like trash.
She looked like she had some miles on her. I remember
a little bit.
Yeah, but she was all right. She was all right. Yeah, she was like she was like an attractive kind of like squeegeous like.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
but
thanks, man.
no, but like she's attractive, right?
Yeah,
but anyway,
like she was like on The Bachelor, but like maybe for like people you would find if there was a Bachelor version of people that you'd find on the side of the road.
I don't know if you know like the clientele that hang out at the Atria in downtown Oshawa, but I mean, she's pretty much like the cookie cutter fucking picture of the people that chill in there, right? So whatever, don't judge a book by its cover, but if I were to judge a book, she looked like she had some miles on her is all I'm saying. Attractive girl, but she looked like she had some miles on her. Continue with your story. I'm interested.
Like
what
the
happened?
book had the hardcover was kind of more of a paperback now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just all torn up.
Yeah. Like she smoked 10,000 cigarettes.
She definitely smoked.
She hit that number.
She definitely smoked.
And she was only like fucking 25.
She
was older than you.
I think she was like 4 or 5 years older.
Yeah. Okay. See, I remember she looked like, for our audience out there, she looked kind of like Tim Burton's wife, kind of like she had that sort of look to her. She didn't look like her, but she had that sort of like dark kind of like white skin.
Tim Burton's wife.
Yeah. I mean, Tim Burton's wife is an old fucking bag right now, but she's attractive. She was attractive. Yeah. Like in Fight Club, she was attractive. You know what I mean?
So I called her and I'm just like, hey, so do you want to go out sometime? But hey, can you just like, and I have to hustle at this point because I have no choice.
Yeah.
So can you just like, here's this just situation. I'm kind of stuck right now. And I explained everything that happened.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, I'll pick you up. So she drove half an hour east from where she was to drive me 2 hours west
To your house.
to my house and drop me off.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, I'll call you and I'll pay you back. But I'm in a tough situation right now, so I don't want to talk to her again.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm like, am I using her at this point? Like, and then
you were desperate. You know.
I think I just swallowed it and I called her and I didn't want to see her again just so I can pay her back some of the gas money.
Yeah.
And I think it went like straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I tried.
Mm-hmm. I thought you banged her again for some reason.
No, I just banged her the one time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Good story,
I conquered it.
Yeah. And so
Wham bam, drive me home after throwing up for 12 hours, ma'am.
Do you remember what happened like with their work? They just took they let you stay at the fucking hotel. No,
Oh,
they paid for it.
They paid for it. That was fine. And then I went back to the company and I said, hey, we're under like Canada law.
Yeah.
You have to pay me for those 3 hours that I worked. And they fucking paid me.
Nice.
It's not my fault if I get stomach flu on the job.
No, I know.
If I worked in a factory
Yeah.
and, I do work,
Yeah.
they're going to fucking pay me for it.
It just happened to be like on day one.
Yeah.
All this shit happens. You're pulled over on the fucking side of the road, asking them to put you up in a hotel.
But they
and then
fired
asking
me.
you for fucking 3 days pay. They fired you?
They fired me. Can you believe that?
When?
They fucking fired me.
When? Like soon after?
Like the same hour.
They did.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think as soon as
Why did they fire you?
Because I left the truck on the side of the road and took an ambulance away.
Wow, you should have got a lawyer, man. Should have got a fucking
fired
lawyer.
me.
Should have got a lawyer. You got fucked over a few times at work, bro.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, man.
The industry is
Oh yeah.
it's really inhumane.
Yeah.
You get overtime at 60 hours first of all with like 95% of the companies out there.
And that's terrible.
Which is, sometimes
to
they're provincial law and sometimes they're federal law, whatever affects them.
Well,
whatever benefits them.
Yeah. I don't know the law, but I think it's overtime after 44 hours for the government.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's either 40 or 44.
Yeah.
Right? I think they can like max it to like 48 hours in a 2-week period that they don't have to give you overtime. I don't know. And then after 48 hours, they have to.
Yeah.
And you can't work more than 6 consecutive days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Work's crazy, man. Lots of stories.
It makes me want to play the lottery.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to get the fuck out, right? Like,
Yeah. Like,
what's up?
there was a guy in the news and he was a reporter asked him what he would do with his lottery winnings and
This is for the Powerball?
the Powerball in the States.
What is that, like $500 million or
Probably
something?
something
$600 million?
ridiculous. Like
Okay.
nobody ever wins it because I think you got to get like 8 numbers or something crazy.
Yeah.
But let's see his response.
All right.
What are you going to do with that money if you win?
Well, I'm definitely going to get a new supercharged Mustang with dual exhaust and about 5 kilos of cocaine, and I'll be good to go.
Okay, so you like cars. You like cars. What do you...
That was his response.
Oh, that's sick.
Cars and cocaine.
He's gonna fucking ride dirty, man. Fucking party all night long.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome, man. I wouldn't do that. Like if I won $500 million, okay, so let's say you win $500 million in the States, you got to pay half to the government, 250, and then you have to pay, I think, even that state tax on top of that. So you're left with like $220 million cash. Okay, like you're set. You have your fucking cottage, you have your 2 houses or whatever, and travel. Just travel. Like you're fucking, you can do whatever you want. Give the money away too. Like, of course, you retire your fucking family, and I mean family as in friends as well. Like the people that have been there, like you retire those motherfuckers too. Like everyone that's around you. When you have fucking $200 million, you're a piece of shit if you don't do that. You know, you're a greedy motherfucker.
Oh,
like
yeah.
your kids will be fine. Your kids' will be fine with that. Like 50 million's a good number, but like 200 million, 220, that's unreal, dude. What else do we got?
We got
What else is happening in this world right now?
a New Zealand city is taking its official wizard. Its official wizard off the payroll after 2 decades.
For 20 years, this guy's been on the payroll. And yo, if I remember correctly, he said something like he shouldn't hit women or something, or he hasn't hit a woman yet. What did he say?
He says, I love women. I forgive them all the time. I've never struck one yet. Never struck one yet. Never strike a woman because they bruise too easily is the first thing. And they'll tell neighbors and their friends. And then they're in big trouble. How is this guy a city worker?
I don't know, man. Like he looks like Gandalf if you see the picture of him. Like
he
pull up the
literally
picture of him.
has a staff.
Yeah,
And he has wizard sleeves and a black pointy hat.
That's crazy, man. He looks like a legit wizard, though.
And he's actually, yeah. Oh yeah, totally. I think he's on the payroll for like, I said, $15,000 a year.
I kind of believe in that stuff, but I mean, this guy's a fucking probably. I don't know him, but he's probably a joke. But psychic realms and dimensions and stuff you can tap into. I feel like you can, and you know, I don't know if that's being a witch or a fucking wizard or whatever. But I mean, I don't know what the fuck this guy is.
Yeah.
But he got fired after what 23 years because he said he's gonna beat a bitch.
I mean, wizards have different laws, don't they? 16,000 a year.
Yeah, and I don't even know what he did though. So
He provided acts of wizardry.
oh
and
my god,
other
they hired him as
services.
a wizard.
Yeah, he was actually hired as a wizard. So who's really at fault here? Is it him?
The government fucking, I don't know, man. They're in fucking Hobbit land. Isn't that where they filmed Lord of the Rings? These guys live
New
in
Zealand,
fucking.
yeah.
These guys live in the Shire, bro. Like they don't know what the fuck's going on. Come to Toronto or a big city and see how the fucking real world is ran. We don't have wizards on our fucking on our government.
It would be great if he was just like, have you seen Frodo?
Yeah, like
He has the ring.
going into like different realms. Demi Lovato's another one that's going into fucking different realms. She's all kinds of fucked up. Like she got this is a girl that's been affected from trauma and abuse in her childhood, and
Wasn't she
as
in an
well
accident?
as heroin. What?
Was she in an accident or she was in the hospital for some reason?
I think she almost died from like a heroin overdose, bro. She
Wow.
can't even
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
see
that's right.
properly
Yeah.
anymore. She can't see properly anymore. She sees like sunspots in her vision.
And now she's coming up with this
Permanent brain damage. What's she doing?
well, she's saying that Demi Lovato is saying if you call an extraterrestrial or an alien, it's a derogatory word that you shouldn't be saying it.
Yeah, she's just an idiot. I don't know. She's like, no, she's just gone. She's like, she's in another world, right?
But how does she know how an alien would think? Like, why they don't care about us?
Because she sees herself as special. She has something that she's special. She's bringing this because now the aliens are fucking telling her what's right and what's wrong.
I don't think the aliens give a fucking shit about us. They care about their kind.
She's just
They don't care
trying to
about
get
global warming.
fucking likes, and she's crazy too, right? Like drugs have done a fucking number on this girl. Play some of her singing to the fucking ghost in her fucking house or something. Is that we don't have that? Who cares?
I think we do somewhere.
Yeah, she's singing to a fucking ghost, and she's saying it's like her best
Can my friends
fucking.
come back in the room?
It's her best performance ever. Like, this is a bunch of bullshit. Like, I've seen these shows on TLC and stuff. They're complete, utter bullshit. If she's believing this stuff, she's fucking whacked out of her skull. I think she's going along with this whole thing, like trying to make a business out of this, because
totally.
she's full of fucking shit right now. There's no fucking ghosts in there that she's singing to. She just wants to be special.
Make me feel
she's singing?
This is fucking heroin abuse right here.
She's singing to ghosts.
You can take
I mean,
And I'm pretty sure there's like a sound guy or somebody just editing clips to make noises. Like,
oh yeah, of course. That's
ghost
the
responded.
whole thing, man. Guys, honestly, I do believe in haunted houses and all kinds of shit and like different dimensions and spirits. But this is a bunch of fucking bullshit right here. Like this is too much. She's trying to get your money somehow. She's trying to be relevant somehow. She's singing to fucking ghosts. She's saying that they're her best audience. So I don't get it, man. Turn this shit off right now. Turn it off.
Is Skyscraper like one of her? She was promoting that.
I don't know what the fuck that was. What else do we got?
A woman stunned after date disappears from a restaurant, only to find him butt naked in his car. So this girl, she waited around 20 minutes, saying, "Where did this guy go?" He went up to use the washroom, and then I guess for some reason she left the restaurant and went and saw his car.
Yeah.
And when he was in there, he was completely naked. The guy said, "Do you want to fuck me?"
Okay.
That was his. I guess like they haven't even got appetizers yet.
Check, please.
But yeah, this reminds me of one of my worst date stories.
Yeah.
I ended up going to the bar,
Right.
and keep in mind this is a high school teacher.
You were dating.
This was a first date.
Okay.
So I met her up at a bar on Queen Street,
Yeah.
and there's like some karaoke or stuff going on.
How did you meet her before that?
Online.
Okay. What website?
The greatest place.
Which one?
Oh, at this time I think it was Tinder.
Okay. Which one worked the best for you?
Probably the one now, Bumble.
Okay.
I run into less crazies, but that doesn't mean that somebody on Bumble also isn't on Tinder or
Right.
some other fucking crazy app.
Yeah. Okay.
Like there's people on Christian Mingle who that are pretending that they
all
are all
sweet and
religious.
innocent? Yeah.
And religious just to get laid.
Oh yeah, J-Date and all those fucking things.
Yeah,
But
it's called crashing a website or
yeah,
crashing
dating crashers,
dating crashers. Yeah.
snatch snipers.
So I walk into this bar
Yeah.
and she's there.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem with the whole picture is her brother is also there, and we're sitting at the same table. Me,
Yeah.
her, and her brother.
Okay.
And she says to me, "I've been drinking for the last 12 hours." So these guys are on a completely different
Holy
energy
fuck.
platform as me.
Well, what's her brother doing there?
Like slurring, and I don't know. I'm like, this is fucking weird. And I think I don't know what she told them. I don't know if she's trying to troll me or whatever. But that was the only date where I've got up and in front of her brother said, fuck, I can't remember
kicked the
exactly what I
fucking ass?
said, but it was something like, what the fuck were you thinking bringing me here?
Yeah.
In front of her brother.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you actually that fucking stupid? You're a fucking high school teacher. You're not using your fucking head right now.
Wow. What restaurant was this?
Oh, this was like Queen and Bathurst area.
Okay.
I can't remember the name.
Did you cause a
It's
big
still
scene in the
around.
restaurant?
No, well, it was loud.
Okay.
No, but it was like enough to. Oh, and on top of it, there was like a friend there too. So there's four
Holy
of us.
crud! She brought two people with her.
Yeah, and the friend was just laughing.
How long have you talked to this girl for before you met her?
Just like a few days.
Okay, so maybe she's all like scared.
Yeah, there's something to it. And then I don't know. I ended up getting home, and she just like texted me "loser," and I just wrote back "LMAO." Like, what am I gonna do with that? You wanted me to argue that I'm a loser of why I left and told you off?
Yeah. Jeez.
If I did that to a girl, I would get fucking reamed.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, if you brought your sister with you to the date,
Yeah, it would be fucking weird.
Pretty fucking weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Unless she had a heads up and agreed to it. Okay, that's different, but
Nah, but
that's
like,
also weird.
But why are you trying to bring your fucking family on a first date when you're trying to feel each other out? Like, you're trying to get laid, right? Like, why are you bringing your fucking siblings along? Like, you fucked up. Yeah, I
English
get
teacher,
she
by the
could
way.
bring her friend. She could bring her friend. That's less weird than her fucking brother. But maybe her brother's her best friend. I don't know her situation, but it's pretty weird. Didn't work out, right?
No.
Just one date,
One date.
one, and that's it.
Not even. Didn't even get to the hug.
No.
No. Not even half base. Not even 0.1 base.
Are you gonna
Just go fuck yourself, base.
Yeah, fuck. Are you gonna finish out the rest of your career? Like, how much longer you have to truck drive? You've been driving for 16 years,
30 years I've got left. 29.
so you're gonna be driving for 45 years.
Yeah.
That's unreal. People, we need your help. Please call.
We're going to get a phone line in for active real callers soon.
Yeah, this is now called MCD Studios. Red named this. So it's MCD Studios in the house. I like that name.
It's a nickname I've got at work.
Yeah, MCD.
'Cause apparently there's too many Daniels in this world, so they have to call me by my last name.
There you go. Work has changed a lot for me, man. I've been working in the Toronto Parking Authority for 21 years. And about roughly 20 years ago, there was a war in Chinatown. Like when I started in this company, there was a war in Chinatown that the Vietnamese and the Chinese kind of like were aggressive towards each other. And I would go down there in the summers to Chinatown, and I would work down in the garages in Kensington Market in Chinatown. And like the difference between then and now a cashier goes into a fucking office with a newspaper in AC with two fucking company phones and an intercom, computer, and all this shit. Their cell phone, and they might deal with like 2 to 15 customers in 8 hours. Back 20 years ago, we were dealing with like 500 to 700 customers in 8 hours. Like it was just a fucking lineup the whole day. They're all Chinese. No one spoke English until money was involved. Once fucking money came up, they were like fucking doctors in fucking English, in the English language, dude. Like these guys knew everything that was happening. So they would always have their money ready. Like they'd come, they'd hand you the ticket, you have to type in the fucking ticket, and then you would charge them and they'd have the money already. So you were going through fucking coinage. Like you were rolling coin while the line was going. You'd have a break, you'd have to run and get a fucking sandwich somewhere. A guy would like put his hand on your shoulder, and then you'd come back and you'd have to start working again. You'd have no fucking life. But at that time, like I was saying, Red, the Vietnamese and the Chinese were at war with each other. So the Vietnamese were breaking into fucking tourist cars like a motherfucker, dude.
Sorry, speaking of little breaks, I just got to use a quick bathroom break.
Yeah, we know. Thanks, Red. Thanks a lot, man. No, don't worry about it. Well, there's going to be a big meeting after the show. We're going to talk about this later, okay? No, I'm done. I just got to stay on topic with this story right now, okay? So we have, like, the Vietnamese... no, I lost my train of thought. So, yeah. Vietnamese, like, they were breaking into fucking tourist cars like motherfuckers, man. There was teams of them in these lots. In 15 seconds, they get in your car, they're looking for passports and money, and they get out, right? So I dealt with an 8-hour shift, 9 break-ins. You have to file reports. Dude, there was a Jamaican guy fucking had a chair and he was trying to smash the fucking window because he got robbed like of $700 cash. I don't know what the fuck he was doing with $700 cash in his car, but that's his fucking deal. That's his life. He's going to the store to buy some fish. He got fucking jacked for $700, right? Like these guys were militant motherfuckers, dude. This one thing that rings out for me always that I've never forgotten is like this Vietnamese girl comes to my booth while I'm dealing all these cars. It's slowing down now. It's like 5:30 at night. And she's like, hey, we're from Michigan. And like, she's like,
I'm back.
She's like maybe 6 years old. Okay. A Vietnamese girl, maybe 5 years old. She's like, I'm the only one that knows how to speak English here. We're from Michigan. We're Vietnamese, whatever. She's like, our minivan, we came from Michigan, got robbed for all our passports. We don't know what to do. Like, we don't know how to get back. We have no money now. They robbed us for our money too. I'm like, fuck. So I felt for this little girl. It's a little 6-year-old girl, bro.
Yeah.
So I drew her a map to the fucking police station. I gave her my personal cell phone number, and I told her to call me, make sure everything's okay, whatever. Dude, on my break, I'm walking up the lot on my break, and I'm seeing like wallets and like belts and like all kinds of just suitcases, luggages walking up the ramp. So I walk back down the ramp to come back to work. In Teleguard, the security company we have has a little Vietnamese guy in handcuffs.
The police.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So I'm like, oh, what? They fucking caught somebody. They're arresting somebody. So this is back in the day, bro. Like when things were like, the policies and procedures were like so fucked up. So Teleguard brings this guy in my booth.
Yeah.
In my parking booth.
And do you know why he's being arrested?
No, not that I recall for sure.
So he's just in your booth.
Yeah, well, he was the guy breaking into cars. They caught. No, I did know he was a guy breaking into cars.
Yeah.
Okay, so they brought him into my booth.
Yeah.
Which is about the size of this booth. It's about the size of this like whole thing, right? And he's in a chair. He's sitting in a chair in handcuffs.
Yeah.
And I'm doing cars. I'm not afraid of him. I'm just like a kid, right? I'm not afraid. So I'm like, dude, you just fucked over this family, dude. They don't even know how to fucking get home, man. Like, I know you don't care. It's just like, I know you're doing this for your business or whatever. And he like looked at me and he's like listening. I'm like, but there's a little girl. Like, they had to use a little girl to fucking come and ask for help because they were fucked. They don't even know how to speak English.
And the girl did.
Yeah. So this guy, he picks his fucking handcuffs.
Wow.
He unlocks his fucking handcuffs, unlocks the door, and fucking bolts through fucking Kensington Market, dude.
Sounds like a great Squid Games player.
So he had a tool in his belt that he picked the handcuffs with. So the IntelliGuard guy looked stupid off the bat by not searching him properly and bringing him in my fucking booth, right? Like, it's pretty dumb. But IntelliGuard guy goes running after him, catches him. I go running after him. This other girl that I worked with goes running after him. We catch him, we bring him back. IntelliGuard guy brings him into the fucking customer assistance washroom and beats the fuck out of him. Gives him a few kicks. Brings him back out, sits him on the fucking pavement. The supervisor comes. He's like, yo, you want me to feed this guy to the dogs? They have like pit bulls with them. And then like 3 hours later, the fucking cops show up and they're like, yeah, this guy doesn't exist. You know, he flushed his shit down the toilet when he came here. He's going to serve a night in jail. He's going to be back on the street, whatever. Like, what do you want us to do? The guy got off, man. Cops brought him to the station or whatever. They probably let him go. My phone rings. My cell phone rings. And I remember the Telesanyo phone with the speaker at the back. Like, it was like one of those, the first ones. And the girl says, hey, they came to our hotel room and they robbed our fucking hotel room too.
Oh, wow.
They took the fucking hotel key, went to the hotel,
This is some bad luck.
took the TV, bolted out of the fucking thing out, and took all their clothes, just fucking raped these guys, man. So I was like, wow. Like, when I got off the phone, I was like, I don't think I'm going to forget this. This is pretty fucked because I felt kind of emotionally invested in this little girl, right? But their family got fucking done for. So, I mean, they're probably back on their feet now. Who knows, right? I haven't heard from them since, but that's the story anyway.
So wait, did that guy end up getting caught that ran away? He picked his lock and...
Yeah, he got caught. But the cops came and they're like, well, this guy is a refugee. What he did was you got to pay attention, man. That's something else we got to bring up. Like, but sorry, I lost my whole train of thought here. It's done. What else is in the news, Red?
All right, Fergie's, she did a national anthem, I think a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And it was fucking terrible.
Oh, yeah.
So they turned it into a kid's book with like the translation, like, which is basically, she wasn't saying the words of the national anthem. She was kind of making them up as we go along. But let's play a clip of her singing. Fergie. We'll say, can you see? Yeah, that sounds good. By the Doors.
We need to hear some cat sounds.
Early
too.
Lie.
We need to hear some cat sounds, bro. Where are the cats, Red?
What's so prowl? Lay away. Hey away. Hail.
The twilight's last gleaming.
Gleaming?
Well, this is way slower than the actual fucking national anthem. This is like listening to fucking paint, watching paint fucking dry. Where are the cats? Like, this is fucking horrible.
Parts we watched. Oh,
Like,
man, it's too
when you
bad.
actually watch this at the basketball game, all the basketball players are like fucking falling asleep and shit. They can't believe what's happening.
Yeah,
and
like-
Fergie's all drugged out, like fucking. She had a problem with crystal meth. This girl, she's probably back on the fucking wagon because this girl's drunk and fucking high. Like, like what the fuck is she doing here?
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, she like slowed this song down. It's going so slow. It's going fucking backwards.
This is like 60 beats per minute. Like, what are the? Does she want more airtime? Because this is a good way to do it.
Yeah. Not really, man. Everybody fucking hated her after this. They're making children's books out of this fucking shit.
I think Stephen Curry and LeBron James were there. You could just see them just laughing in the background.
I think this was the All-Star game. I watched this fucking game. Okay, turn this shit off, please.
Wait, I can't find the pause button. I can't find the pause button.
No. My, what a lovely singing voice you have.
It is. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Which brings me up to the next segment.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I've got friends here in the studio right now that think I can't sing. I don't know. Let me bring it to the viewers to decide, and
All right.
of course, Len's commentary.
Yeah.
But here it is. I'm singing the song.
Can we get some fucking background? What is this?
Well, the song is Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, which it's been stuck in my head for like 2 weeks.
Well, I
now.
thought you
can't get
wrote
it
the
out.
fucking song.
No, I didn't write the
it's
song.
Very different. Do you have the real song too? We could pull that up as well, or no?
Yeah.
We could do that
Well, I mean, it is well, okay, yeah, we can do it.
just to compare the two, maybe, because I don't have my whole I don't know this song. I guess.
Yeah, we can do that.
I thought this song was by you.
No, I
All right. There we go.
would have gone
Tennessee
crazy.
Whiskey.
I would have gone crazy by now if I wrote this. It literally got stuck in my head for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah. All right. Fucking commercials.
Oh, these fucking commercials.
I wonder how
man.
much this is to get rid of. Probably $3.
A month?
Probably.
Maybe. All right, here we go.
This is the fucking live version.
No, but it's better the live version. Live is always better.
Well, you're doing a studio version though.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We're comparing a studio version to a studio version.
Used to spend my nights out in the ballroom.
Do you have a? Well, this is great, right? This is great live music. I'm saying, but if you're gonna compare, we got to compare a fucking studio
To studio?
to studio. There we go.
All right, here we go. The torture begins for me.
Now this isn't my type of music, right? Like, where did this guy come? He's been around for a while.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he was on American Idol or not,
Chris Stapleton,
but
right?
he's big in the country world at least.
Yeah.
He's also on the new Metallica album.
Used to spend my nights out.
Okay, yeah.
What a
Take it off.
beautiful voice.
Take it off.
You get the point.
Yeah.
He's got
the
a
point.
nice voice.
I got it. Oh yeah, he's good. He's good.
Now let's go to the even better version.
So you want me to like listen to yours?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just want to hear what your
for sure.
opinion. This is
Great.
me singing at my fullest.
And you played the guitar on this and produced it.
Yeah,
Okay. You play bass?
I play bass too
How?
with electronics.
Okay, you made it though.
You spend my nights.
You need way more fucking reverb or whatever on your voice to sound like this guy. And he's singing with harmonies too. Like he has like
Look
a
at
few
those
voices.
eyes. That's
He has
Celine
a few
Dion.
voices and like, yeah. I mean,
That's Celine Dion quality right there.
yeah.
But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom. It almost sounds like there's three of me.
What's cool about this, right, is it sounds like a totally different fucking song. You know what I mean? Sounds like a totally different song. Sounds like some fucking emo guy in the Drake Hotel.
Not emo. This is for all the ladies.
No, but I mean, if you wrote this song and you played it like this, you would have some sort of a following, right? But it's not going to be Chris Stapleton wrote something else.
No, it's the same song.
No, it's not.
It's better. It's what you're trying to say.
I'm not going to. It's subjective, right? There's going to be people that like that better than Chris Stapleton. But Chris Stapleton has how many fucking views now? 2.6 million.
565 million on this one
There
song.
you go. So he probably made fucking like almost $1 million off this, probably.
My version has two, and they're both played from my computer by me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Well, yeah, it's great. It's great. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah. Well, are you? What are you doing? Are you gonna doing it for a record deal or?
I'm just doing it to eventually I want to start recording my own music.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get better at doing vocals, and it's hard.
Have you written any songs? Are you gonna do covers or what?
I haven't written anything.
All right. So what's your plan of attack? Like, holy shit.
Well, I'm gonna just hopefully hit the record button.
And
the magic is gonna happen.
You bought $80,000 worth of fucking equipment.
Yeah, and I kind of spin around in my chair going,
No, but we got a podcast going. You're gonna do the Twitch, right? You bought the screens for the Twitch.
Yeah, we have the camera setup gonna go on. This podcast we're gonna do all video and at one point and be on YouTube.
Don't edit it now, but it doesn't even really my signal isn't as high as yours. It's gonna be a fucking
it's good
volume nightmare because I'm moving my face around.
Mine might
too.
be a volume nightmare. I turned mine down actually.
I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
So what else?
What else do we got?
Yeah, Chris Stapleton, eh?
Chris Stapleton's gone. Fergie's gone. Screw you. She sings the national anthem terribly. We get the point.
Yeah.
There's a guy in Florida. He was accused of using a shovel to attack a seagull. That's Florida news. I don't know what much. Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, yeah, it did. It happened in Marco Island. And Marco Island is like paradise for me, man. Like that was the nicest place I've ever like seen in my life, and it haunts me. Like if I ever make millions and I have enough to have a winter home, like it's gonna be a condo on Marco Island on the beach, man. That's fucking living out there. So this fucking spoiled white kid, he was trying to kill a bird with a shovel. I used to try to fucking feed them cigarette butts. You ever do that, Red?
I fed them hot peppers.
You know
and
what?
A chicken bone.
So this is
by accident.
So this is what you do.
That was by accident. I just threw the chicken bone and ate it.
These fuckers get smart, right? So you throw a French fry, right? When you're eating French fry, they come by. You throw a French fry, right? And then you throw a French fry, right?
I've done that.
And then you throw a cigarette butt.
That's terrible.
And then, dude, but these guys, trust me, through evolution, these guys are fucking smart now. They don't fucking go for any cigarette butts anymore. But back in the day, when I was feeding them, when I started feeding those motherfuckers cigarette butts, they were eating the cigarette butts. They were fucking stupid back then. They were eating it, and then they'd start choking on it. Like,
I'll bet.
It's like panicking, running around.
Sounds
I'm like,
like a
good, you
10-year
motherfucker.
smoker.
I hate fucking seagulls. They're the
Oh,
worst.
they're annoying. They shit all over your car.
One shit on my car 2 days ago.
You ever wash your car? You go through the drive-through wash, and you get out, and it's like they look at your car. They know it's washed, and it's like, okay, guys, there's a car nice and washed at 2:00. Pew, 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 shooting their shit at you.
It was like
It's
usually
within 5
2 days.
minutes.
Within 2 days.
Mine's within 5
That
minutes.
sucks. You get unlucky, man. You get unlucky.
Well, this bird that was attacked with a shovel, there's no reports if it was badly injured.
They just probably threw it in the fucking lake or something.
They probably did.
Yeah. Who's your favorite band, man? Who's your favorite band?
Right now, I don't know if I have a favorite, but I've been listening to Corey Taylor a lot.
Okay. His Stone Sour or
Stone
what?
Sour, Slipknot. I think he's in another band.
Does he have a solo thing or no?
He does acoustic shows.
Yeah.
I guess he has like gig, or maybe he gets people from Stone Sour in, but his vocals are amazing.
He's a good singer. He has a really good tone. He's psychotic when he growls, man. Like he has a really like angry, psychotic growl, like haunted house circus growl. Like I don't know. I think he's a great singer too.
Yeah,
like,
there's that like kind of anger behind his voice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Because he's been through a lot of fucked up shit. I know he sees a therapist.
Yeah.
Every week, and he's got. I don't know. He's got. I know he's had a tough upbringing. He's got 3 kids now too. So I just know he's come full circle, and his life he's in a better place.
Yeah, he's got cash too. He's not struggling.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, he's good. I like Corey Taylor.
Well, I mean, even when he was struggling, I remember he had a story of the first like $10,000 he got when he started to make money. He went to Best Buy, and spent $10,000 on DVDs.
Holy fuck!
So this is like, I don't know if he was into drugs back then or whatever,
Probably,
but this is something you would do if your mind's still not in the right place.
Yeah. He had a lot of drug problems in Slipknot as well.
Yeah.
Like he was like really fucked up on drugs. Like Slipknot's first album. That's a killer album, man. Slipknot's first album is one of their big in my life. I I love that album.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, even their second album's good, and their third album is like all the shit that's left over. Because the first two albums are really strong, but the third album's good. I like it. It's different, but it's all their like the shit that's all left over. Like I said, because their fourth album onwards is a piece of shit. They're done. Yeah. They're done. Stone Sour, I didn't get into much, but I mean, your favorite band would be Stone Sour. That's what you're saying?
Well, maybe Corey Taylor.
What is he in a band? Is that a band? I thought I asked you that. Is Corey Taylor a band?
I don't know if it's just solo and he just hires people from his band. I don't know what Corey Taylor is.
Well, you said your favorite band is Corey Taylor.
He goes around touring by himself.
As Corey Taylor or Stone Sour? Okay.
As Corey Taylor.
Oh, so that's your favorite band
at the moment.
Okay. What's your favorite album?
Oh, I have no idea right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a hard one. I wouldn't.
Everything. I don't even know who my favorite band is. So I don't know how to pick out a favorite album.
Yeah, favorite band. Like, who would be a favorite band? Stone Temple Pilots, I guess, for me. I like
if you were to talk in the 90s, what I used to listen to, like Smashing Pumpkins, maybe.
Yeah, reminding me of bad singers like Billy Corgan. You're asking me who's a bad singer? Billy Corgan would be for me a bad singer. Great songwriter, but he's a shit fucking singer.
Yeah, he kind of has that weird nasally.
Hey, yeah, you know, like he's not singing.
Yeah, it's kind of like voice acting almost.
Yeah, but he's a good songwriter, man. Siamese Dream and Gish are fucking strong, man. And Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness. That was
one of the best albums.
Well, not as good as Siamese Dream or Gish, but yeah, it was like that was the rest of their crap for those two albums.
Yeah.
So it was good. They had some good shit on those albums for sure. Jimmy Chamberlain, he like Smashing Pumpkins drummer. He was like the best drummer, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy was insane.
Definitely.
David Grohl's my favorite rock and roll drummer. Right now.
He's good at everything he does.
All time is John Bonham, right? But like David Grohl is a fucking awesome rock and roll drummer, man. Metal drummer Thomas Hake from Miss Sugar, that guy's like off the fucking charts.
Yeah.
Like those guys reinvent metal. Like every progressive band shakes their head at Miss Sugar because they can't get into them. Sweden have it fucking figured out with Opeth and fucking Miss Sugar when it comes to that shit. Then you have like bands that are American, like Metallica, who haven't written a song since the Black Album. Really, like they sold their soul to the devil. Those guys, man.
You're good with time, right? So,
yeah. No, okay. I'm good. Yeah, all kinds of favorite band. Probably Stone Temple Pilots. I like Deftones, and they're still pumping fucking music, right? Like if I had to,
it's still tour, yeah.
If I had to like be a band like that, I would admire the most is Deftones because they're still around, right?
Yeah.
And they're cool. Like they make cool fucking shit. I like their stuff. They're heavy.
Yeah, for sure.
9 Inch Nails too. But
that's where I want to get at one point is just because 9 Inch Nails, he's one person most of the time, right? Doing all the writing and.
Well, it depends what project. Yeah. But if it's for 9 Inch Nails, yeah, it's like him and his guitarist kind of.
Yeah.
And then if it's for like if it's for 9 Inch Nails with soundscapes, it's Atticus Ross. So he does work with other people to answer your question, but I mean, he has a lot of control over everything.
Yeah.
Like he has control.
Yeah.
He has control. Like Atticus Ross, Trent Reznor is Atticus Ross's boss.
You saw them live once, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they were like the best band I've ever seen live, man. They were the best band I've ever seen live. For
me, it's Tool.
Yeah, I want to see them.
Tool is definitely up there in one of my top bands for sure.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite horror movie?
My favorite horror movie?
What were you saying? Sorry, I'd like to keep you were saying something.
I was just going to go on Tool's like shows and the background effects.
Yeah.
Along with like, I mean, the only thing that sucks about Tool is like a lot of the songs, if you listen to it, album after album, it's going to start sounding the same.
They can write one song really, really well. Yeah. Like better than anybody.
And change it.
Yeah. Because like once you hear one Tool song, they're all the same. And that's why I like Maynard when he does, A Perfect Circle. Because that's kind of like a different sound. They tune to CGCFAD. They're in a lower tuning and they're more like dark. I don't know. They're just more mystical kind of. And then he has Pussifer, and they're cool too. Like so, he has all these 3 different kinds of people. But yeah, Tool like do one song really well. They kind of sound like Rush. like a modern Rush.
Yeah.
But Maynard's a way better singer than Geddy Lee, and I think Danny Carey's a better drummer than Neil Peart, right? So, but Alex Lifeson's a way better guitarist than Tool's guitarist. But I mean, Tool write one song really cool.
Yeah.
Rush write a few songs, but I don't know. I'd rather be Tool than Rush. Like,
And have those strong bass lines.
yeah. Oh, the bass player from Tool is fucking incredible.
Oh,
Dude.
yeah, totally.
It's all bass and drums, that band. But yeah, I want to check them out for sure. Favorite horror movie, Red? Go.
I can't even think of a good horror. Like, I've saw for the writing.
Yeah.
Just because I like fucked up things and being fucked up situations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I don't know if it's my favorite, though.
Yeah. I like The Shining.
Shining's great. That's a good classic.
Yeah, it's like as good as the book, man. I read the book, and I read Stephen King's fucking books in order, like the first 15 of them or whatever. Like when but his
is there a top book you like by Stephen King?
The Shining's there for sure. The Dead Zone, which was the book after The Shining. Those two are awesome.
Yeah.
And I like Cujo. I like Cujo too, man. The Talisman's good, but he co-wrote that.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was my favorite, like, coming up, right? Like, I love The Long Walk is an awesome short story by Stephen King. But yeah, that guy's incredible, man. And The Shining, Stanley Kubrick, he like brings like facial expressions, and like the fact that they had, Jack Nicholson in that movie playing Jack Torrance was like fucking pretty cool, man. Like, Jack Nicholson's one of the best. Here's Johnny. So Stanley Kubrick and Jack Nicholson and the wife, I forget her name right now, but like they made a fucking incredible movie, man. Like that's awesome. That's my favorite horror movie. What?
You know, a movie's fucking terrible. Have you ever seen Wicker Man?
No.
With Nicolas Cage?
No.
It was. Don't ever watch. You can go online and just read the comments. How fucking stupid of an ending it was. Literally just waste your time for fucking an hour and a half. If you want to waste your fucking time, like if you watch that fucking movie, it's terrible. The ending's absolutely terrible. They just kill the guy at the end, like the main character.
So spoiler alert.
Fuck, I don't care. Don't watch I'll spoil the whole fucking movie. I don't care. I'm saving an hour and a half of your life. I don't even know how that fucking guy. It made me fucking hate Nicolas Cage for signing to such a piece of shit movie.
I hated him from a long time ago, man. That guy was given fucking a silver platter with Francis Ford Coppola there.
Oh, probably. And he's not like he's a good actor, and he's not. It's like a lot of the roles he signs for are easy, like Ghost Rider. Like, how could you be a shit actor
He's
at
the
that?
fucking worst actor on the fucking face of the planet,
right.
bro.
No, he's all right.
What was he good in?
Well,
Lord of War?
I don't know.
He's pretty good in that. Lord of War is pretty good.
Mission Impossible? Oh, wait, that was Tom Cruise.
No,
So,
Tom
he
Cruise
wasn't
is
really
good.
that great at
Tom
anything.
Cruise is good. Lord of War, and Arizona Rising, he was good in too. But The Rock, like, come on.
I don't know. I haven't watched a fucking movie with that piece of shit in a long time.
Well, he was given his jobs, right?
But yeah, so they ended up fucking. I don't know. I think it was a murder investigation, and with like in a Mennonite village, and then they ended up tying him up to a tree or something or some monument and burning him alive. It was a fucking great ending.
I feel like I watched that.
Yeah, and he's literally screaming for like 2 minutes, and you're like, when's this shit gonna end?
Oh my god!
And then it ends just like that, and you're like, nothing was like there was no solution at the end.
No.
It was just dead.
Wow.
Dead fucking ending.
Wow.
And you're like, what the fuck was that?
Well, Christmas time is coming. Do you have any Christmas movies?
I kind of like A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah, Idalia, my daughter, loves that fucking
Tim
movie.
Burton, yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't scared of it. Like she became an Insta fan of that movie. She watches it all the time now.
And what is that? Is that Halloween or is that Christmas? A Christmas
Kind of.
movie?
I think it's more.
Maybe
I don't
more
know,
Christmas. It's more of a. It's
That's a good one though. That's
Yeah.
a really good one.
dark Christmas.
I like the Christmas Story with Ralphie, where it's like where Santa fucking pushes him down the fucking slide. Ho, ho, ho. down the slide. So he wants a fucking air rifle.
Yeah.
He shoots his eye out. That's fucking awesome. No, but they like you can't even watch that film anymore, man. Like all this fucking cancer culture, sexist bullshit. Like, you can't catch that movie anywhere, man. It sucks because that's a classic. That's a
wonder
really
how
good
many
one. Home Alone's
movies-
a good Christmas movie too. Go on.
I wonder how many movies they don't air anymore. That is just secretly don't air because they're worried the content inside it is gonna offend somebody.
Yeah, like they don't air Chris Rock. What's his name? Chappelle Show anymore, man.
No, that's sad.
Sucks. Yeah. Comedy Central doesn't like they're kind of done with that, right?
That's a dark hit for comedy.
Favorite sci-fi.
X-Files.
Yeah, Terminator. Terminator's kind of sci-fi. Have you seen Alien?
I was never crazy about the Alien series.
Yeah. Alien Part 1 was fucked up.
Is
Both of them are good.
Transformers considered sci-fi?
I guess so.
Yeah, I would probably Transformers is up there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that series.
The cartoon or the movie?
The movie.
Okay.
Cartoon was
Yeah, I watched it when I was a kid, though.
Speaking
Speaking of sci-fi, do we have any? I think we have some sci-fi news. What happened with it SpaceX? They had some problems up in outer space there.
yeah, here's a clip from a news story.
Space flights are challenging. Astronauts have to be prepared to deal with the uncertain. However, the crew of a SpaceX capsule are facing a challenge like never before. A faulty toilet, which has forced the astronauts to use diapers on their way back to Earth. The astronauts will leave the space station on Sunday, describing the situation as suboptimal but manageable. NASA astronaut Megan MacArthur said in a news conference from orbit,
Sounds terrible.
Space flight is
Wow,
full
so
of lots
so
of
they're
little
wearing
challenges.
diapers?
This is just one more that we will
And they're heading
encounter
back in
and
diapers.
take care of in our mission. So we are not too worried about it. End of quote.
So how
They're
do
dropping loads, Red.
how do you put a diaper on in space? Do you like have to float around and all your buddies can see you and your dick and balls are flapping around and you have to try to catch your diaper and put it on?
I have no idea.
Because if that was the case, I would be jumping around like from wall to wall trying to put this thing on. I just tell my buddies, can you guys hold it like a basketball net and just try to like dive right into it
Yeah.
head first?
Well, hey guys, we're gonna end this show soon, but because I gotta run back to whatever I'm doing here. But yeah, like I want to thank you for listening, and we're gonna have some guests. I don't know if there's gonna be a guest coming next week or the week after, but the next podcast or the one after. But keep it locked, the Red Len Show, and thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. We're gonna have hope you guys like those topics. My dating stories. What else are we talking about?
I don't know.
Bunch
You
of
got to
shit.
stop going to the washroom, man. Like you leave me in the fucking trenches over here, and I don't know what to say. Like you're all over the place, man. You're all over the place, and when you come back, you interrupt the fucking show.
what am I
and
supposed to
I have
Fucking
no
hold it in?
fucking. I have no time. Go take a piss before the show, or you take 2 pisses before the show. But I get it. If it happens and it's an
But I was
emergency, you
only-
don't think
I
I
was
have to
only
take a
gone,
piss
like, 10
right
seconds.
now?
What the
You don't
fuck
think
do
I
you
have
want
to
me
take
to
a
do?
piss right now? So
You
next
probably
time,
do, but
I'm
like,
gonna go
you'd be
take a
smart
fucking
as me.
shit and see how fucking well you do.
I
Fucking
can
trying
hold
to
the
do a
fucking fort for
podcast.
fucking 30 seconds.
I want to see you do a podcast when I'm taking a fucking dump in there.
Yeah, it'd probably fucking take 20 minutes.
Wear a fucking diaper, man. Wear a fucking diaper, man.
Holy fuck, man. I don't, like, we're gonna, if you want to make this a fucking meeting after the fucking show, we can do it.
Yeah, you gotta get your fucking points straight. You're bringing up fucking, I don't know, man. Stop using the washroom during the fucking podcast.
Are we still recording?
Whatever it is.
Oh, fuck.
We're out. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
There we go.